Hi, Taurus. This is Lee of Fresh Astrology. We're looking at September, and I'm using this YouTube Live for the first time. I have no idea how it works, but it's just how I'm going to get this out quickly, hopefully, if I can figure out how it works. I just did Aries. I don't even know if I made it live. So I think this one is actually live, but hi. This is Lee at Fresh Astrology. You can find me right now at www.freshastrology.com, or if you want to join my other business tribe, especially if you have a business you want to launch, you want to work on getting some support and community around starting a business or getting a stuck business unstuck, go to www.tribetripsandretreats.com. I will try to put these down in the comments later after I figure out if this whole thing even works. But welcome, and we are looking at September for Taurus. So Taurus, we have the sun moving from Virgo into Libra throughout the month. So you start with the sun in a fellow earth sign, and then it moves into Libra, which has a bit of parity with Taurus because you both share a planet that's sort of simpatico with you, which is Venus. You also start the month with Mercury in your fourth house of home and family, and then that kind of zooms through the fifth house and then ends the month in the sixth house. So this would, there's a lot going on in your family early in the month, maybe a child going to school, maybe a child coming home. You might be moving it, helping a child move. If you don't have any children, then that's not the issue. It could be that someone from your past comes in romantically. So for those of you who are single, not single, but there could be this person from the past. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be a person who is fun, or maybe they're very mercurial. You know, they have a lot of Mercury about their personality. They're very communicative. This person may be zooming through your life or your mind, or you're somehow influencing you in the month of September. You also begin the month with your kind of patron planet, Venus, in the sixth house, and it moves across your descendant, which is always kind of a big moment when Venus goes over the descendant. So it kind of highlights that idea of partnership. Now, because of Mercury's presence at the end of the month in the sixth house, and some of the stuff going on up in your area of work and career, some of this could have to do with career, like a person coming in to help you creatively, to work with you on how you create. So it could be like a teacher, a mentor, or just a collaborator, or just somebody influential who's helping you create. I think there's a lot of creation and communication going on, possibly to do with your business. And you are hosting Pluto and Saturn in the ninth house of communication, getting your message out. Unless you're in the legal field, some of this could have legal implications because of where Jupiter is, and Venus coming into the seventh house to join Jupiter. Maybe you're collaborating with somebody legally. I would say this is more around your business. So it's for people where the law applies somehow to your business. You could be in real estate. You could be an attorney. You could be a paralegal. You could be a judge. You could be a policeman. Somebody who deals with the law. It's also the way you see it. So just think about what's going on in your world. I'm really battling the wind, guys. I've been trying to find a way to get these out and not take too much time. Make sure I get these out before the month starts. And I just didn't want to do it inside a hotel. It's not the right atmosphere. So we're out here on a very windy rooftop in the city that's near the ocean. So it's just been, the wind is really high. And so that's why my hair is flying around. And sometimes the screen's going to even wobble because of the wind. Anyway, we're also looking at Saturn going direct this month. So a lot of things start to really zoom forward. We began the month of September, or we will begin the month of September with Mars launching forward after a lot of retrograde motion. And so again, this has so much to do with your career. If it has to do with relationships, it could be that something really ignites, starts for a few, because we've had symbolism around the law. And then we've got Mars at the top of the chart for some of you, not all of you. And you will know if it's you or not. There'll be no question. Some of you, this may symbolize more of a divorce situation or anger within a relationship and expanding relationship problems. But you know if that's you. And then other people will be getting married, really taking action on a relationship. So again, it could be a work relationship or a love relationship, but there's this action, it's fast forward action going on. And it has a lot to do, whatever's happening in your business and in your relationship world, it has so much to do with this new way you're seeing your future. So there's just this whole new way that's opening up in front of you, kind of by magic. It's almost like this scrim, this fog that's been there in your future. Like, I'm not sure how to move forward or what I'm doing or what my future is going to look like. You guys are just going to have to watch me do my hair. And we've talked about this a little bit, that, a lot of you have just had some degree of confusion. Even if you kind of say, well, my plan is this, it just hasn't looked very clear to you. It's like you can't really see it. Or, you keep seeing it different ways and it keeps changing the way it looks. And so now it's as though, it's clearing up a little bit and you're starting to see a whole new way forward. And it's not an old way forward. It's like this whole new kind of path is opening up in front of you. You still don't know exactly where it's going to lead, but you start to see it's kind of got this air of enchantment around it. It's as though I'm getting flashes. I don't remember the name of the movie, but there was some old like 60s, early 70s movie where they're in Ireland and like the world of the fairies kind of opens up to the big people, the normal people. And they kind of go into this world, and it's kind of like that, but maybe not really that. It's not like you're really going into the land of the fairies, but it has this very Neptune kind of mystique around it. And in the sense that it is uncharted territory and there is kind of a magic around it. It's like, for some of you, it could be like, wow, I just never knew my life could really unfold like this. Like 2 years ago, I never really saw this. I'm getting rid of the glare here. I just never saw my life really opening up and going down this particular pathway. And so that's the way it feels, like wow, even a year ago, I'm not sure I saw this, but definitely 2 years ago, I didn't see this potential here, the kind of potential you're seeing now. So it's very exciting, Taurus. A lot of forward momentum in this month. I think a lot of things will seem to leap forward, especially in partnership and kind of crafting your future through whatever it is you do. That is where the momentum is. All right, guys, take care.